is a Tea Party victory, but the more you guys win, the more you lose when it comes to the public relations.
No, I consider this a victory for America. It's got nothing to do with Republican, Democrat, Tea Party, or Socialist, or whatever you may be. The balanced budget constitutional amendment will protect future generations from the kind of situation we're facing right now. Thomas Jefferson wanted this kind of provision in the United States Constitution. It's a continuation of Thomas Jefferson's views of what America should be.
Congressman, the president had said and has led us to believe that the Boehner bill is not going to get signed into passage. At the same time, Senator Harry Reid is talking about pushing his own plan forward. There's a lot of jockeying going on right now. What do you think the ultimate bill is going to look like, and will it have this balanced budget amendment in it?
Well, let me emphasize one thing, okay? The debt ceiling will be raised. That's not an issue. Everybody will be paid in full, both our creditors and people who rely on the federal government in one way or another. The issue is how and when the debt ceiling will be raised, and it's going to be raised. So let's talk about the how and when part. We've already passed cut, cap, and balance in the House and sent it to the Senate. Quite frankly, if the Senate or the White House have a plan, where is it? Why haven't they passed something? The House seems to be receiving the brunt of the criticism, but we've already acted once, and today we'll act again to try to avert the debt ceiling issue that faces the American economy.
Congressman, you know, I want to shift gears just a little bit because I see a quote from you where you say, quite frankly, I pray Washington has the strength to do what it must before it's too late. Another one of your colleagues said he was going to go to church and pray for Boehner last night, and it took a lot of ribbing in the media. Do you feel there's an undercurrent element to this whole battle that has nothing to do with economics and everything to do with the grassroots movement and where this country is going beyond economics?
No, I think it all has to do with economics. It all has to do with basic principles that made America a great nation. Now, there are different groups with different views as to what those principles are, of course. We're a republic. We're not a monolithic group of people. We're people from all over the world. So you're going to have different viewpoints on how to reach a solution. But if you look at the polling data with respect to the balanced budget constitutional amendment, it confirms what we all know. This is the solution. It will work, and the public understands it, and that's what they want. And I think it's going to be public opinion that ultimately is going to force the White House and the United States Senate to do the right thing, to protect future generations from the kind of financial mess we're in today.
Congressman, before we let you go, this is a business network, and we focus a lot on the markets. And one of the things that investors are paying close attention to is the movement of our debt rating. Are you concerned at all about a downgrade of the U.S. debt rating? How much does that weigh on you and factor into your decision making?
Well, I think it's a very important factor. If the credit of the United States of America suffers a decline, well, that's going to affect not only our ability at the federal government to provide services for the tax dollars given, but you're going to see that affect state, city, county governments, and it's going to affect us in our private lives. So it affects everyone across the board. But let me mention something. While the focus has been on the debt ceiling, if you look at the Moody's, Standard & Poor's, and other credit rating agency reports, they focus more so on the long-term debt load of the United States of America. That's why the balanced budget constitutional amendment gives us the best chance of avoiding a cut in the credit rating of our country.
You're absolutely right. Thank you very much, Congressman Mo Brooks from Alabama. We appreciate your time and the hard work you guys are putting in down there.
Thank you for what you're doing and spreading the gospel.
Okay.
And this story changes